you very much. I'll be presenting from my desk, and it's a busy desk, but we are setting up a live feed for you to be able to see. Mine is a kind of a demonstration, and it will take exactly 5 minutes. If you want to see more about how OpenMRS works on a Raspberry Pi, you can see me right here. But this is the device, as you can see. We've managed to put the entire OpenMRS into it. So let's start this one. All right, so that is my screen. And I have a few things running on it. On this window, I have a tablet. So that one I can use to demonstrate that the Raspberry Pi is accessible from a tablet. So this one is the version of OpenMRS we are currently running on the Raspberry Pi. It's the 2+ preference application, but it's a proof of concept. So it means it can run any other kind of OpenMRS. On this window, I have a real PNC viewer that I'm using to access the Raspberry Pi and do some work on it. So just like accessing the actual server. On this window, I have the cloud setup of a similar environment as on the Raspberry Pi as on the cloud, so that we can synchronize data from the Raspberry Pi to the cloud. On this window, I'm just showing you what is happening on the actual server. So I'm going to create a test patient. So I'm going to create a quick patient for the conference. We can call it conference. Yeah, oh, thank you. Conference patient. And then we'll just assume that the gender is female. Born on that date, on that month, in that year. And the address is Nairobi. Those are the important details you need. The rest are optional. So I will just confirm this patient. Created on a Raspberry Pi. So this one we can see is the conference patient. So I'm going to move over to the Raspberry Pi and kickstart the sync process. So we've built a custom sync. We've built a custom sync service for it. So I'm going to start that one. So the sync service has already been started. And once it's started, if you look on the actual server, you'll be seeing things running on the background there, creating the, we are basically working with around 5 tables in the OpenMRS that we think capture everything about a patient. So just for the registration purposes. So as you can see, the work is going on. The synchronization work is going on. All right, once it is done, I will demonstrate to you that the patient has actually hit the database on the cloud server. So to do that, there is one more step that I haven't figured out yet because of time, but that is why we are here. That is why we are community. So you'll be able to figure this out at last. At the very last minute, the OpenMRS requires us to do something called rebuild the search index. So I just do that manually at the moment. It's working, rebuilding the search index. Completed. So when I actually go to look for the patient that we just created, it was called conference patient, and it is there. Yes, so that is it for the short demo. Thank you. Thank you.